been in my bag. Please don't make me mad. You been in your feelings. That won't get no cash. Only L's I take is LLCs. We first, not last. I been in my bag. I been in my bag. I been in my bag. Please don't make me mad. You been in your feelings. That don't get no cash.
What's up, YouTube? Happy Sunday. How y'all doing out there? You already know how we get started, y'all. Drop y'all city and state where y'all from. Rep where y'all from, y'all. And you know, this about to be a saucy live. Y'all see we got Trucking Empire in the cut. Good. And we got Bruce Up Media in the cut.
Sure. Let's go, man. Let me open up this chat up. I want to see what y'all doing. I appreciate y'all joining us today. Yesterday we had our first podcast. I want to talk about that a little bit. It was very, very lit. I'm really hoping that after this video, if you haven't quite caught it, because this live will be quick today, it'll be about 30 minutes. But if you have not caught the live podcast from yesterday, I really advise that you go ahead and watch that. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Stone Tree Trucking in the building too, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all joining this live. And y'all already know how we're going to do it. Like she said, drop y'all city and states in the comments. I'm going to have the team go ahead and shout out their Instagram pages, their YouTube pages, and stuff like that. And then we're going to get to some sauce. We might just get straight to the sauce as opposed to doing a Q&A like normal. But if y'all do got questions, I suggest y'all drop them. But y'all have to hit the like button. I'm not answering any questions until we got at least 15 likes in here. So make sure y'all jam-pack that like button for me, y'all.
What's good, y'all? It's Real Estate Bees, man. I'm in the back in the cut. We in Biolux Studios. You can follow me at Bruce Up Media on YouTube or Just Be Easy on IG. Usually I'm talking about real estate, getting the bag. So yeah, that's what we about, man.
Hey, yo, it's Trucking Empire on Instagram. It's Trucking Empire 1, just Trucking Empire 1, nothing in between, no spaces, no nothing. And then my YouTube is obviously Trucking Empire. If you guys aren't familiar, that's me.
Yeah. So definitely want to make sure that y'all stay tuned and tap into those guys as well. Got a lot going on. All of our partners do. Everybody that we mess with do. We literally pride ourselves and our company on creating the best relationships. And what I love about the companies that, you know, we are partnered up with, this is very, very key. We touched on this a little bit on the podcast last night.
Touched on a lot of things.
Yeah. Definitely watch that podcast, man. It was too saucy last night. If you was in that podcast, please drop a comment here and let us know you was in there. But no, we ended it with talking about the value of partnerships. And like I said, I love the partnerships and the different partners that I have just because of not only what I'm able to give, because I value what I'm doing as well, but I love what I'm able to get. So I love what they're able to give me, give right back to me. The sauce, any type of game, accountability, new ideas, ventures, being able to link up, work, quality, everything. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to pride y'all. Y'all definitely want to get into partnerships and get involved into networking, right? And establishing different partnerships as opposed to having, you know, employees and stuff like that as a small business, which I know you touched on yesterday, Ryan. You talked about how 100 plus guys, big company, you need that. You need employee, you know what I'm saying? But starting as the little guy, being a small business owner, you really could take advantage of different partnerships as opposed to employees and liabilities.
What's that?
Yeah, so I definitely let's see what y'all got in here. Where we at on the likes too?
We only had like 11.
We had 11 likes. There's 40 people in here. Once we hit 20 likes, like I said, I will get to answering some stuff. So today, I want to talk about dispatching again, but I want to break it down a little bit more, especially because we have all of us together. We got 4 brilliant dispatchers on here on your TV screen right now. We're only going to be live for about 20 more minutes, and then we're out of here. But while we're on here, I really want to talk about some dispatching sauce. So lately, I want to know in the comments how you guys feel about this. And definitely I want to bring you in. Matter of fact, as soon as I mention the topic, Ryan, I want you to touch on it, followed by you, Sleeves. How do you guys like partial loads for carriers versus full truck dedicated freight? I want to know that in the comments. Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say that I like the workload of dispatching partials, but I like the kind of money it brings in. I like the kind of it breaks up the monotony. So you know what I mean. Normally we used to do pick up one load in the Midwest and drive it all the way to California, and then we'd only do 1 or 2 loads a week. And drivers get tired of that. They do the same thing. They only see people once a week and talk to people with shippers and everything. But monetary wise, the parcels is a really good way to make money, especially right now. Because as you guys know, if you've been in the game, if you paid attention to them as well, the dispatching is really regional right now. It's like everybody's got forced into the Midwest in between, the Minneapolis area all the way over probably to New York, maybe a little bit more west. But we're kind of running those lanes. So in that, if you can only get like 800 to 1,200 miles max, that's like your longest load right now. So if you can do 2 parcels in that and make that a $3,000 load versus a $2,000 load, then I really like doing that. So that's kind of what I normally do right now. So parcels are probably the best thing smoking right now as far as to get your most profit per mile with the way the industry is right now. So
what kind of trucks you book before you chime in, Sleaze? What kind of trucks? Or does it matter? Or what? You got a preference? Is it easier this way, that way? Like what? When you saying partials?
So typically, when I'm looking at the board, this is something that I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to get too deep. Basically, when I'm looking at the board and I find a load, I look for weight. So I try to book loads as a partial. Like I book partial loads for $1.50, $2 a mile, and so I'm looking for typically 2,000 to 5,000 pounds, because normally if it's 5,000 pounds, it's not going to be a full truck unless it's like pallets of toilet paper, which is obviously something light that takes up a lot of space. But normally your products are going to be pretty heavy and they're going to be 4, 5, 6 pallets. It may be listed on the board as 12 pallets, but if you call on it normally or 26 feet, but if you call on it, it's normally probably maybe actually 10, 12 feet, and then you try to go ahead and obviously book that. You don't go, oh, okay, it's not that bad. You say, oh, well, yeah, we need to get that moved for, I could probably do $200 a mile, $1.50 a mile, and then you get that load, and then you have 8 more pallets to work with, or whatever the case may be. Then you kind of piece it together with something going in the same direction. That's kind of how I do it.
Okay. What about you, Sleaze?
I typically like partials whenever you in a dry spot. You know what I mean? You coming out of California, you coming out of an area where we got you a good load going there. So we know if I get you a partial early in the morning, you got 4,000 miles going there, and we're gonna get you enough to deadhead you to Minneapolis if we send you to North Dakota.
Yes, I love how we've been doing that lately.
Yeah,
that's been hard. Yeah.
So we're gonna get you 4,000 miles to go to North Dakota, and then we're gonna get you $1 or $1.25, 2,000 miles to go to Minnesota. You know what I mean? So we're gonna cover your costs to get you out of there. But the key is to get you a bag going there. You know what I mean? And then if you get the partial, okay, this partial, make sure you check in the date. When does this need to be dropped off? You don't want to get a partial that needs to be dropped off the very next day. You want to get a partial that's loose. Right now we got a driver who picked up a partial on Tuesday. He don't got to drop it off till the 29th.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he got a U-box just chilling in the back. They only weigh 1,000 pounds, taking up 6 feet of his truck. You know what I mean? So he damn near has a full truck. So
and that's something else. Like he said, it's not even a partial. If they want it there next day, it's not a partial.
It's dedicated.
You're dedicating your whole truck to that.
I'm glad you brought that up because it's that language.
Yeah.
They'll call it a partial. Yeah. Hey, you touched on it yesterday on the podcast. They think these brokers, they don't know. They don't know what's going on. They don't know nothing. They just getting afraid and trying to put it on something. They didn't drive like me and Ryan. They didn't get the hands-on training to know the actual part of being in the truck and all that, like Sleaze. So, they don't really know. They just got the job. It's like a job down there. Of course, it's commission based, but they don't know what's going on and what they putting it in. You know what I mean?
Book the load and get the load going.
Yeah, book the load,
the
get the
best
load
rate.
going.
They're not trying to get it. You're not trying to go, 500 miles, 700 hours.
And these brokers are really like car salesmen. So they're going to tell you all the things to make their loads sound better for you to want to take it. So like you can't sit there and get away from what you was initially thinking because they're telling you, oh, it's only 4,000 pounds and only you know what I mean?
like you can't boy, I can only haul 8,000. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got a box truck.
But we need it there tomorrow morning, 600 miles.
No,
not doing it.
When you're playing with them parcels, you want to make sure like you can pick it up on time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want a partial. You don't want to book a load. You know what I mean? With a 9 o'clock drop off or something like that on a parcel that's going to take away for 2 days.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So you want to get all the details of the load before you secure that parcel.
Most definitely.
Definitely. So we definitely got the team in the building. Renee, what would you say about as far as partials versus full loads?
So I would say I like to, if I can, find something a little long that don't take up a lot of space, so then the rest of my team could go back and probably find a partial to go along with it to get them there. So that's how I like to do it, because at first we always never used to like doing partials.
Never.
Like we ain't had time for that.
Never.
But now it's more convenient though. Like I don't know, for some reason it's more convenient, even though we got more drivers because of our staff. So
That's great. It is more
It
convenient.
is. It is. You off the phone like that.
I know.
It's cool because we get the drivers rolling. You know what I mean? Instead of them sitting there for 5 hours, waiting for us to go get them a load.
One big load, yeah.
It's like, okay, we got you rolling for $1.75, and then it's one pallet.
Throw some tape on top of it.
Yeah, and they don't need to drop for another week. We got you rolling to a great area. You're gonna pass through Chicago.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're gonna get you right on the back end. So
Or lately too, that I booked a couple times is like it's something that's straight through. Like it's a full load, but it's straight through. So they could drop it off that day, and then if they early enough, they could still get something, that same day after that.
Yeah.
So
most definitely.
that's I like it.
And that's something else as a dispatcher. Like you got to have a good relationship with the person that's driving, right? So let's say like she said, you book somebody something at 7 a.m. They got to pick up at 7:30, and they got to drop by 1 p.m. You want to know that your driver's going to be there. That way you can book them another load, like looking ahead.
Yeah.
You can book another pickup for 2 p.m. at 8 a.m. You don't want to wait till they get there at 1 and then get on the board, because there's not going to be any options.
Shout out to Tall. I wish he was in here, because that's what he do. Like yes. Like, hey, what we tell him? Yeah, no, for real. It can be clutch though.
OT.
He can be absent the first half. But then, no. Wake up, hey.
6 minutes.
Right. But no, I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that, and I'm really glad you brought that up, Ryan, because that's clutch, and it makes the next day easier. But with you being able to do, like you said, partials, you're booking faster, so it's kind of like you're still working during the regular 8 hours that day, as opposed to doing it, on the back end. But on the back end, you're getting those loads faster from those 24-hour or whatever those brokers that you call that post the night loads that allow you to book them a day in advance. You can't beat that right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. I like, I book one route at a time. I won't book a route coming out of, this. I don't give a damn how many drivers I got. I'm not gonna book a load coming out of an area before I know I got a driver going there. But I will stack it. So I will send a driver somewhere. Then from there, do another one. Then from there, do another one. I don't recommend that y'all
You just gotta know your driver.
You gotta know your drivers for sure.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
It's really like a marriage, for real. Dispatching people is really like a marriage. I take like at least 4 or 5 weeks to even learn what kind of loads you like. So I'm always calling my people I dispatch for, hey, you want this load? I got the details on it before I even book it. But after about 4 or 5 weeks, I already know my driver good enough to know I'm going to go ahead and book that. I'm going to send him the rate con, then call him, let him know what he's picking up. So It's like a marriage. You got to learn each other and, kind of see how you like to roll.
Definitely. Now, on the flip side, I mean, that's a lot of what's some cons about booking partials? Like, if we had to talk about, I would say pulling up and it don't fit.
Booking every day. Booking loads every day.
Hey, facts. That's probably the number one. Booking a load every day. Damn, I missed them. Damn. California, open up, please, man. Yeah, hey. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But, but I'll say one that's scary with partials is, again, back to the broker not knowing what the hell they doing and us having box trucks, is you pulling up and it don't fit. I had this situation happen twice.
I don't think that's the worst of it, though. I think
You don't think that's
the worst of it is if you got a partial and then you waiting on another parcel. You secured this parcel for $800.
Right.
You know what I mean? You need this one to piece up together to make it, you know, $2 a mile, $3
You're right.
a mile.
You're right.
You get there to pick it up, and you gotta wait on him.
Yeah, and then like Steven said, it has to be along the route because, like, yeah,
you
you're
can't
right.
double back.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
Can't. Yeah.
That's why you really, I like booking parcels out of good areas, because if I'm booking in an area that only has 15 loads to choose from, the chances of me getting something else to piece up with it, not very high, unless it's a long load and you're going through a couple big metro cities.
But yeah, that not fitting. That happens all the time because these brokers don't be. They don't fit on a truck, you know. And then I ain't even gonna say that because that's way too much sauce. I almost get y'all.
Yeah,
sauce.
We got 60 people in here. Where we at on the like button? Let me see. Definitely need y'all to hit the like. Let me see where we at. I seen somebody talking about the like button. We're not gonna be here too long. It's only 30 likes. If y'all can go ahead, we're gonna pause for a second. Y'all get it up to 50 likes, and then we'll definitely continue out giving y'all some sauce. It's Sunday. It's my lady birthday weekend. We definitely don't gotta be on here. We still kind of on, our bilug, what we calling this, retreat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Play ball.
yeah, we definitely still on the ball. So, of course, we wouldn't mind just, enjoying our time. We want to go bowling tonight anyway, but I would love, for you guys, if you guys do want this and y'all like this every Sunday, all y'all got to do, hit that like button.
And we didn't short y'all on this podcast. Go check out the podcast. We did. We went nuts last time.
Definitely go to the podcast.
Yeah. So we need about 15 more likes. If you're watching us on your TV, all you got to do is, if you're watching us on your TV, all you got to do is hit the 3 dots. And then when you hit the 3 dots, you just click like. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll see it. So shout out to everybody hitting that like button. I think we need about 10 more.
That podcast is guaranteed to make you laugh, make you smile, bring your spirits up, plus teach you something. You know what I mean? It's not all about, just entirely trucking. It's got some different things we talk about, some real life stuff. So
5 more likes, we'll definitely keep going. I know a lot of y'all trying to get good lows. A lot of y'all that's trying to get into the game, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, definitely shout out to, I seen somebody said they watched that podcast. They made it halfway through. So shout out to him. Where it's at right here. Oh, here it is. My man, Edward Watson. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We get to 50 likes. It's up, man. 50 likes. We need 7 more. 7 more. I'll like it for y'all too. Let me like it for y'all, man. I'm gonna like it too. Just because I like that guy with the dreads right there. It's a good guy.
With the dreads.
That's a good guy.
Thank you, Kelly. She said happy birthday. Thank you, Kelly. Kel. Yeah, Kel's in the house. I don't see it moving, man. We got 44.
That was Corpus. That's crazy.
It's not moving.
I don't see the podcast from yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
Podcast, man. They got me in there sleepy.
Well, we'll do this. I'll give it 1 more minute. I mean, it's been 20 minutes. I'll give it 1 more minute. If we can't get to the 50 likes, then we can just call it a day. But I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hopping on here, man. I appreciate y'all hopping in every week when y'all do. Let's see where we at. Yeah, appreciate y'all hopping in when y'all do. We do this every Sunday. I try to keep it short. It'll never exceed an hour. Mostly it'll never exceed an hour. Our podcast will usually be about 2 hours. We still working the kinks out on that, how we gonna do it, how we gonna finesse it. Let me see. I think we have 49.
Yeah, still 49.
Let me see. But how we do the show is, and how we do the live is, we have to have the likes equaling out. So I think we at the 50 ball. So I will keep going. I appreciate everybody in the comments. He said rearrange. Oh, Nick, he brought up something. He said he think the hardest part is rearranging and making it fit.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, maybe he's saying rearrange, make it fit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Definitely. That's.
Who said that, Nick?
Yeah. Steven. That's Steven Cool. Yeah, shout out, definitely. But yeah.
We're gonna make it fit.
Right. Yeah.
How much was this load? Yeah.
Right. He said, this one 10 feet. He said, hold on, let me go in the back. I seen a couple feet here. Give me a minute.
We got 11 feet now.
So yeah, man, that's hard. But yeah. I like I said, what's some? Those are so. Them was the cons. You said you said the fact of having to piece up another one with it. She talked about having to get multiple loads a day. What would you say it kind of was about it? About booking partials, Ryan?
I don't think I really did say one, but I think a couple different things would be obviously. I ain't gonna copy off of Bree over here, but definitely booking loads every single day is. I'm used to when I came in the game. Like I said, the market's a little messed up.
It was them days.
Yeah, the market's a little screwed up right now. As everybody knows, the fuel and everything. But we used to book 1 load a week, 2 loads a week. Now it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 per truck. But that's probably one thing. And I said another thing would probably be just dealing with multiple brokers. Sometimes brokers, even though you don't have to be there till Monday, sometimes brokers are calling you 6, 7 times.
Yes.
And if you got 4 trucks and 8 loads booked between the 4 of them, you got 8 different brokers calling you and asking you what's the ETA.
And you the dispatcher, bruh.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But
that's probably the biggest con for me.
Yeah, so definitely appreciate that.
And then I guess another thing that's another con would be like trying to find the right partial along that route. So the driver.
That's why the ETA is so important. You know what I mean? You gotta finesse. If you know, okay, they saying it's Monday, it can drop Wednesday. I just don't. Can it be Friday? Can it be Friday? Can we drop it Monday? You know what I mean? You want to set yourself up so that we know we drop Monday and we're gonna drop Monday in Chicago, especially if it's a good, you know what I mean? Market. Okay, I want to go to Chicago Monday, so we dropped that off. We out the gates with another good load. You know what I mean? So
might book it in advance. Shout out the box truck couple in the building.
Right.
Shout out the box truck couple in the building, man. I ain't gonna say nothing about it, but we definitely got something cooking for y'all, man, for sure. So definitely major shout out to them. Love what they doing. Y'all know every time they hop in here, a lot of video. I know we mentioned them last night on the podcast, man. Definitely love what they doing and what they able to bring to the game. Even by they started their channel after us, and I think I commented. Then I think I emailed her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, we over here, man. That's how we is, man. I don't give a damn. You came in the game before us, after us, or whatever with us. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody in the game. I really appreciate what all the content creators is able to dish out there. I think it's very valuable, and we take advantage of it. And when they cool, like Box Truck Couple, Big Vic, WJ, Kobe, all the greats, Ryan, Bruce Up Media, you know what I'm saying, Tall Business. When they good and they great and they doing their thing, then we take it even further and we start developing, personal relationships that started from business. So that's crazy. So definitely shout out to them, man, for sure.
Plus, they are so consistent. Like y'all,
yes.
I don't know how y'all do it, but
man,
y'all
I tell her all the time.
YouTube grind because y'all are amazing at dropping videos. And
I think when I hopped in the inbox, I think that's what I said. I think I said something about a collab, but I was already asking her questions about the quality of video and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, for sure. And I know a lot of y'all like to see. No matter if you just now getting in the game, you've been in the game, no matter if you're trying to go passive and pass it down or if you're trying to do it yourself, they give you the in the truck, that in the truck vibe and view. So for, for a lot of y'all that's trying to get in, y'all relate to that part more. Me and Kobe was just talking about this. Y'all relate to that part more because y'all see that. You know what I'm saying? But even with them, you can't just put them in a box because they do so much. She got, I want to say real estate. I hope I ain't wrong. She always talk about all the different stuff her husband got going on. They got dedicated freight. They don't just do Amazon. So even with them, they show you the stuff inside, inside the box from the driver standpoint, but they let you know off the rip, like, hey, this is just extra. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get the bag. And what she told me, I think she said, shit, we just trying to, there's something extra for the. So I can't remember what she said it was. I want to say it was just some mortgage money or something. She said retirement money, something fun, something, you know what I'm saying, where it's just that extra bag. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out Latrice real quick before you get to the next comment. That's my mentee. Shout out to you.
Yeah, man. So, appreciate all y'all in here, man. Shout out to everybody in here. But yeah, we got about 5 more minutes left. We just wanted to do a quick live today before we go out and make some more content. Got a lot of content. Got a lot of collab work. We got some stuff coming up. We doing traveling. We're gonna be linking up a lot. That podcast was crazy.
That was on the humbug too.
It was completely humbug. It was late, and y'all was in there 30 deep the whole time.
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, and that podcast, man. Listen, if y'all get an opportunity, if you driving or if you bored, if you want to turn on TV, it's entertaining the whole way around, but it's so much sauce, man. So much sauce. So I definitely recommend y'all go ahead, watch that podcast that we did last night. If y'all want to see that again, run them numbers up, share it, like it, leave some comments. We'll definitely do that. But yeah, as far as lately, what we all been doing, all 4 of us, is we've been dispatching, we've been creating content, and we've also been, us 3, we've been running our trucking companies accordingly as well. All of us are serial entrepreneurs. We push that on y'all a lot. I wanted to do this live today, kind of just really touching on dispatching like we do every week, pros and cons, and then I kind of wanted to end it with the last 5 minutes of, what are you doing with the capital you built? You know what I'm saying? What's the end goal? What's y'all plan? Shout out to all the birthday wishes out there too. I really, really appreciate that. For all quick updates, behind the scenes, instant work, instant messages back and stuff. Y'all need to add us on Instagram at Trucking Out the Box. No special characters or spaces, Trucking Out the Box. But yeah, I know we talked about it again on the podcast. I'm going to keep alluding to that about real estate. I mean, this is something that I'm not in, but I want to get into a lot. I really do. I want to get into possibly crypto. Ryan, I know you talked about that last night on the podcast. I want to get into investments. Renee, I know you talk about that a lot with, insider trading and stocks and bonds and stuff like that. So we really want to be able to, and for you guys as well, to just not put yourself in a box, to be able to get into the game, run up some capital, but what you going to do with it? Where are you trying to go with it? Are you just trying to stack it up? Are you trying to move around? Are you trying to, build, a lot of different stuff. It's crazy. Look, I got Christy FaceTiming me right now. You on the live, Christy? What's going on?
I'm an old lady. How you get on the podcast?
We definitely need you.
We definitely need you on that, man. We're gonna have to work something out in Atlanta, man. Let's do it.
Listen, shout out to BCAS Box Trucking, man. I see them in your live. I love what them guys are doing. I hope we get to meet them one day or collab with them. Like, they out there doing their thing.
Let's do it. We about that.
We put it out there, BCAS Box Trucking. Y'all got to get with us, man.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So, yeah, we're going to have to do something. It's crazy you FaceTime me. I just was telling my team, I said, listen, I'm doing this. Y'all need to, I said, I know it's quick notice, but y'all need to somehow figure out how y'all can come link up with me out there in the A. So I'm trying to bring the game. Now, hold on. Now, if I need confirmation now. Can I bribe them with your good cooking if that gets them there? Can I use that?
I'll make my mac and cheese.
All right. No said. They going to be there.
All right. Call me later.
All right. Thank you. All right. Peace. Yeah, man. So, we love the vibes that we getting around here, man. Shout out to BCAS Trucking. Shout out to my team. Shout out to everybody, man. We got a lot of stuff cooking for y'all, you guys. We got a lot. Please go back, watch the podcast. I know we couldn't get to too many questions in here. Do me a favor, y'all. Terrence Williams and the rest of y'all that ask questions, as soon as this live ends, just comment it in the regular comment section, and I will reply back in a timely manner. So, how else y'all want to end it, man? Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, definitely check out that podcast. Any things that you guys want to see in the future, any guests you guys want to see in the future, etc. Like I said, it's about real life. It's more about, it's the truck stop. You know what I mean? So we stop in the trucking and we talk about everything that we got going on in everyday life. The battles that we face as entrepreneurs, whether it's real estate, cryptocurrency, life, relationships. I guess it's trust me. Go ahead and tap in because it's going to get real for sure.
And it was so real and raw. It was so authentic, unfiltered, y'all. It was unfiltered. I'm telling y'all, man. Go watch that, man. Go watch that.
Uncapped too.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That was crazy.
It's
Oh,
a crazy part about halfway through, man. I gotta watch it for sure. Definitely gotta watch it.
definitely, man. So yeah, that's it, man. Trucking Empire, Bruced Up Media, trucking out the box. We just hit that 30-minute mark, y'all. We out, man. We see y'all next week.
See y'all next Sunday. We
Peace
out.
out. Peace.
I've been in my bag, please don't make me mad. You been in your feelings, that won't get no cash. Only L's I take is LLCs, we first not last. I've been in my bag, I've been in my bag, I've been in my bag. Please don't make me mad. You